Alright. New patch. I guess I'll go back to random now because we've nerfed some tier 3 town. So maybe that strategy is not as good anymore. Oh well, we got him anyway. Mr. Ambrose. You know what? Since tier 3 has been nerfed, and I actually don't have the Protector's achievement yet, where you win with this quest, because I just never pick it. Let's just try it. Not optimal, but sometimes you just gotta have some fun with it. It's only one choice here, of course. It's new blacksmith art. Sure, I'll just take this. Okay. So I gotta buy defense units. Which is fine. Very nice. So we can't do the weapon trick anymore. That got removed. So I can't like look for a Tesla here and then put it in my inventory for round 2. Let's take another tier 1 shop here. I'm looking for a defense shop. Get more duplicates while I can. If I don't get refinery, I'm happy with this. I'm not happy with this. I am in fact upset with this. Ugh. I mean, how terrible. I guess I just pass. I mean, it's not going to count towards the quest. I didn't buy them. I am paying for them. It should count. Does not count. I think I can survive this one, unfortunately. Okay, let's get our next weapon in here. Could do magnitude with a bunch of solid mana in front of it. I mean, do I dare like skip around? It feels so bad if my quest not done. It's either this or this. Take this. Alright, this one won't give it to me, right? Because I already have one. Cool. You should go behind the defenses. Okay, double trebuchet. Not separated, whatever, staggered in their speed, which is nice for me. Still lose though. Okay, there's a defense, but it's very expensive. That's fine. Oh, I wish I had magnitude. I can find some cheap defenses if I get lucky. Like, yeah, this could find one. Nope. This cannot. Selling this. And just these two. Jeez, come on. Yeah, more of this. Could look for another bamboo while I have the advantage. Nah. Okay, I could find a Jeff maybe. If I take this. This should go over here. It's not gonna have enough time to ramp up. Double piranha build. Never really saw the point of having more than one. Why is the mirror shooting at my Jefferson? I should shoot at the closest enemy, right? That was weird. I still need 2 more defenses. Ah, no Jeff. Wow, these suck. I guess it's just keep. I have some support for it already. I just need to find a defense here. I don't know. Yeah, here's a defense. Oh, I need Spore though. It's more important. Okay. We could get to a good place with this build. We just need a little bit more support for the keep, and we'll be fine. I did just do a keep video. Did you play the cards that you're dealt? A lot of health on this, so we should be fine. Alright, still need 2 defenses. Come on, just give me a tree or a bush here. Unbelievable. Okay, don't like this as much as tier 5, because tier 5 has dandelion in it. But that's fine, okay. This kind of number here. 3 bush, nice. Still putting these back here. I need them for my keep. I need to have stuff to defend against Trebuchet as well. Now, admittedly, Rocket destroys me. That's a problem, potentially. Do I want Suppressor or Altering Stone? I think Altering Stone. I need to buff the damage of this, because it's pretty low damage. But it has a high fire rate. Okay. Transmute. These 2. Looking for like Saloon. Maybe like a Tinker 3-shot might be good too. No. Just think about like a, a force field type situation. This I think is maybe worth it. Just like having one of these on your board negates spot buff entirely. Now that it doesn't spread. Dynamo is fine for this because it shoots fast. I'm taking this. I don't love looking for a Saloon in a random shop, so I just won't, I suppose. Support summons a little bit with sprites. Not as good as Jeffrey though. We only have one other magic unit, and we have the Velmirs as well. Oh well. No Rocket at least. Triple Gravekeeper and double Cloaked Witch is pretty crazy for round 6. Okay. Looking for defense 5 shops pretty much exclusively right now. I guess yeah, Novus 3 or 4 shops would be good too for housing for the Saloon. I think getting this Altering Stone going is pretty important, so if I can find a transfer on, that's nice, but it could also just give me a second refinery. Second of the game, not like I have one right now. I'll try it. Okay, not very good, but it's fine. Saloon maybe? Yeah, I didn't recognize it at first. Yeah, it's the new art. It looks like it's a building that's been squished by a giant or something. 2 of them maybe? No, but shelter's good. That's the new bakery art. Still just a bad unit, unfortunately. Alright, now this wants to be on the left side. I think we move everything over now. Do this. This is what's going to get targeted first by Trebuchet anyways. I guess the important stuff can be on the left side of it. What's important though? Just these? I'll put all the Jeffreys here too. Okay. Another magic unit, but I mean we only have 1 librarian anyways, it's not like it was gonna do that much. Close. We have a lot of health on this, but they have 1 too. Oh, 11 health? Wow. Okay, another try on random Novus. I'm not optimistic. There's also another bamboo chance, but not super likely for that either since we already have 1. Alright. This can be used, actually. It'll be hard. We could do it. But basically we want, like, this stuff here. Actually, do I have any other... I have 0 Tinker units. Okay. Maybe I just turn Altering Zone into Tinker. But I have to use a unit to do that, and that unit must be Tinker, so then by definition I'll have at least 2. So it's probably best to just go ahead and do this, so... Same combo, but just at the top now. Saloon might be awkward. I guess it's like this. And then... This. I would block myself. I guess it goes here now. And then we just put whatever we want. I mean, we need more micro-librarians now too, though, is the thing. So now this is our only magic unit. Just confirm that here. Yeah. Okay. That was fine. We want, I want more of these now. Not really interested in production right now. Just want more libraries. That's magic. That's magic. Carpenter, blacksmith. I forget if these count towards blacksmith. Hopefully they do. The wrong guy there. Come on, I already have 4 of these. Why are you doing this? Okay. Yeah, well... Didn't get a ton stronger here, unfortunately. Just didn't find any more libraries and didn't find transfer on. So like our offense isn't really getting better. Our defense is getting maybe a little bit better with the extra this little combo here. It looks like it is working on the keep, with as much as I see it triggering at least. This game's going pretty well. Heiner, by the way, welcome back. He's probably the best player in the game. Like half a year ago. Back in the old days. Okay, I could find more summons now. I've got a decent amount. I'd almost rather just look for more offense. I mean, more summons is more offense in a weird way, but only for keep. And I'd like to get that Thorn Thruster going a little bit better too. You need more summons. I'll do it. Yeah, I figured I could find this. And then none of that. Random defense, sure. Or random, I mean, enchant. Regen on keep is fine, although it's staying alive pretty well on its own. We're still weak to rocket is the thing. Just realized our front Jefferson is not protected. That's not great. Maybe I'll fix that. Maybe I won't. I guess I'll probably just take the Conjured Shield 4 rockets. Can I just like do it this way? Put this here, and then move these down, this here. Okay. That seems fine. I have a random benefit for this is that people use this to counter the rocket, like whatever their rocket's going to damage first, but my rocket won't be magic. It'll be nature. Countered, I suppose. I lost my Jefferson's pretty early to the rocket there. Exactly what we were afraid of. The regen enchantment, though, did keep this alive a lot longer, which is nice. Yeah, we did okay there, considering we were against a rocket, which we're very weak against. I could maybe try to deal with that. It's weird how the tier 5 defense shop doesn't really have big units in it. It's got this, which is technically going to tie us for the lead. So it could be, you know, as long as it's in front of this, then it's going to be targeted first. Maybe that's just fine. Okay, I'm thinking Dandelion and we go for like a Black Cavus or something, or just an altar. Maybe I have to just find Force Field now. No, but this is going to be our rocket target, which is at least going to buy us some time. I gotta move it back here. I think it touching the wall may be fun, because now the wall takes 35% less damage. Assuming that stacks additively. We're still like sort of leaving our altering stone high and dry. Didn't any more magic, did I? No. Would be nice to have more offense still, but we helped out our keep a little bit at least. Let's move these over. So I'm not touching the tree. Actually, this is in the way of this. I didn't even notice. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of it. I'd like it to change. I mean, we're just back in the same problem again. If I do this, I can't defend the front Jefferson with the shelter. If I move everything down, I can, but I don't like them not being at the top. They just get targeted later, the farther to the top or bottom they are. And the longer they stay alive, the more columns they summon while they're being attacked, which then diverts the attacks for even longer. You just want them to be at the edges. But maybe it's okay. But then the Refractor can't reach. What if we did this? You ever thought about that? Do I want this in front or behind? I guess behind. Let the keep tank a little bit if it has any health left. Because the keep's not going to be attacking anymore by the time they're out our weapons. I mean, it'll attack one time when this dies, but then what's the point of that? Okay, you can just have this guy now. All this combo here for one librarian. One day, I envision a world where we're sprawling with libraries, and everyone knows how to read. This is a weird board. Just a smattering of units. These walls will last a long time, I'll tell you that much. We're not attacking, I mean, there's only one unit attacking the front line is the thing. So I guess I get a lot of lifesteal then out of them, because this unit kept attacking him over and over again. That's fine, 43 lifesteal, pretty good. Could definitely use, I think it'll fit here, like a cog work, just to speed up my weapons. I almost wonder if it's worth separating the Jeffersons like this, just so they get more summons. Because you did see, like, it ran out of room pretty early, and the dandelions don't help. They can occasionally add more units in the way. Okay, I can sell here. I don't love the beehive here, or the equalizer. I can sell the tree as well. It's probably fine. I'm looking for like Novus 5 or Ancient 4 shops for the big stuff, and then just small shops for the libraries. Maybe the structure shop would have been fine. Just re-rolling here. This structure shop is not so fine. Only 3 units to choose from. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. Come on, give me a library for once. I already have 3 of these. Unbelievable. This is only one choice. Yay! Believable. We'd look for a transfer on here as well. There's like another way of activating this. It'll be a little bit awkward positionally. It might go like back here, because I wouldn't want to use this space for the Jefferson's sake. I don't think I'd pick it. I'm just thinking out loud if I wanted to, maybe. More librarians would be nice to find right now, because they'll get harder to find next round. More summon support. It's fine with me. Do we actually have a Tinker unit now? Yeah, it's the Dynamo. Gotta get our library value on every single faction. Okay. Let's put this like here, so more things touching the carpenters and the blacksmiths. I'll move these around just so it looks a little bit better. Okay. Keeping the Jeffersons here. Still considering separating them. Still don't have a rocket defense, by the way. Speaking of which, although if I had one, if it was like an Arcus or something, my own rocket would still target the Jeffersons because it's closer. I would need something bigger for the rocket to target something else. Sort of a funny interaction there, how it targets the back of your island instead of the front if you have units that are the same size. Thruster with the most damage. That's actually surprising. I bet the Dynamo was a difference maker there, up to 224 damage. Well, not just that, but the Altering Stone combo, now that there's 3 Librarians. And half of those buffs are going to the Thruster, which is pretty good. Let's see how many triggers it did get. 84? Yeah, that's not bad. Could definitely be more, but maybe another bamboo findable here, or just Arcus. Yeah, we need there's too many things I want here. I think I really need rocket defense. As much as I want this, and it's gonna be hard to find a third ever, I've gotten lucky that I haven't faced that many rockets yet, and the one time I did recently, I lost that round. So it's definitely irresponsible of me to buy anything else other than this. It makes me a little bit sad, though. Okay, funnily enough, we have 0 tier 3 town on the board right now. I guess the nerfs hit that hard, huh? Not really. I think there's still just, at least the Gravekeeper's gonna be fine. And of course, these two aren't nerfed. This is tier 3 as well, yeah. We already kind of set up for it. So that could be a thing, or a second saloon. This doesn't really have much I want, except for Librarian for some reason. It's kind of funny. Yeah, picking a tier 3, or picking a tier 2 housing shop, looking for a tier 1 unit always feels bad. Okay, this makes them target, or whatever, trigger faster, just is definitely what I want. I was looking for something that would speed them up. Scola is just another way of scaling. It also scales like all my pillars I summon, all my trees, although not very much. 3% of 50. No, it's not right. That's not a lot of health. Gravekeeper is probably the best unit here. They did, okay, so supposedly it's finally fixed now that dandelions can't mess up your watchtower by spawning a tree next to him. That was supposed to be fixed before, but it wasn't, so I'm not totally convinced it is fixed now. But that's an option. Mechanic is a fun idea, but it just doesn't really mesh well. Like I could turn this into Tinker and then trigger it with it, but then these would have to be Tinker 2 and mess up the mechanic combo, or they'd have to stay magic and mess up the Altering Stone combo. You know what? I'll pick Skola. Because it didn't get nerfed, so now it's good, I decided. I decided it's good because Skola. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm picking it. Sometimes I just stare too long at units and can't decide, and so I just have to do something. Okay, I'm watching this stuff closely to see what it targets. Well, we gotta wait a little bit because only. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, only this was targeting the front line. We're targeting this first, which is weird. Okay, this is a little bit slow. Here it goes. Yeah, it just hit my front unit this time. I wonder if it was the prismatic shard last time that was targeting something else. Maybe I just saw it wrong too. It's like another option. My Skola just died. That's fun. Fully don't know why. The nice thing about recording is that I can go back and check. Sometimes I can go back and check. Like, this took some damage too. Was it splash damage from something? But like, what would be targeting this in the back? Is it getting pierced down from this, maybe? Was pierce damage hitting this? Getting absorbed by this, but then pierce came out from behind this? I don't think that's how it works. I think at least for splash, like if a splash unit hit this Jefferson, it would splash onto this Jefferson in the saloon, not the stuff that the shelter was touching. Oh, Miria. Yep, rocket just went boop. That makes sense. 2 Mirias in this run so far. That's weird. No one plays Miria. Except those people. Okay, I still need to re-trigger my dandelions. We haven't done that yet. I'm tempted to look for a tier 1 unit and a tier 2 shop. Saloon would also be nice. Watchtower. Another shelter. I'll try it. Okay. I just reroll now for re-triggers on my dandelions, I think. It's probably the way to go. This could do it for sure. We got 1, 2, 3 different ways to do it. 3.5. Not really. I mean, the chances of that happening are so low. I want to do a graveyard build. I want to do graveyard, turn it into Tinker, use mechanics, and just have like some big chonky stuff in the front. But then you need like firestorm shelters to protect your mechanic and have all your town behind that stuff. It's just so weird, like, because you just die to Trebuchet otherwise, you know? Trebuchet makes you just resummon your random town units that are so small and not worth it. We did get our graveyard, so we got our half of our unit that resummons dandelions, but no actual units that do it. This would be terrible with this build. This is terrible always. That's terrible always, pretty much. This we have no synergy for. Mines, it's kind of late to pick up a minefield, so it's just Sloth Totem, which is not a bad unit. I'm not upset about that at all. Did I wish we found something for these? Yes, but it's a reasonable consolation prize. Alright. There's a graveyard. Let's see what it resum. Oh, it's gonna die. It didn't even do anything. That's another problem with it. It's the big rocket target. I mean, if you're using it, you should be using big defenses, not small stuff like this, and then you would presumably have a force field to protect it. But then you want like a spell factory to generate you some defense for that, because you need probably like a couple of spell shields on it to make it survive long enough. You'd also want spell shields and mossy shields on your Firestorm Shelter for the trebuchets. You just need so much to get it online, and once you do, it's just a defensive combo, not an offensive combo. So you still need to like do damage, or you could just die to the wizard. Oh, that's nice. That's very good. Okay, let's put you here now. You here. Find Black Habits. Thank you very much. Do I want another? Yeah. Gotta finish our column here. Okay, we got one anyways. Sure. Alright, now I guess this can go up front because that wants to die as soon as possible for the sake of the keep. We can resummon the beehive, might as well. Anything else we want to resummon? Ooh, we can re-trigger our shrub start combat. Genius. And our watchtower. Now that's value. Okay. We do have a random third column here we are not using yet. Terrariums. Those will get pretty big against me. A lot of trees in the way of our Jeffersons. That's a problem with this kind of build. Like, once your island gets full enough, and the more Murias, it's crazy. Once your island gets full enough, the trees all start to go into your column you've left over for your Jeffersons, then you don't get as many summons. Lose this. They're not really killing our units very fast, and so we're not doing very much damage. Kind of funny. Okay, they're killing our stuff now. But we're still, we're fine. Totally fine. This time Rocket with the most damage, even more than Fatigue Wizard by 70. And Thorn Thresher in last. So just interesting turn of events there. That's a lot of self-damage, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a lot of self-damage. I'm not repositioning for the sake of Myria, because there's no way we face another Myria, right? We could find a force field, but we're just so low on space. What if you... Okay, this is a hypothetical. What if you reserved space for your Jeffersons by having, like, say, a force field right here, and then you have... What is it called? The explosion device that kills it? Would all the trees summon before the explosion device kills it? And then you have your guaranteed space? That would be a gross misuse of mana. I don't really want to sap the health of my Firestorm Shelter, but it just needs to touch the Refractor. I can do spells. Yeah, more defense for the Rocket is always nice. In terms of spreading enchants, we don't have a Spell Eater. Fortunately, the bug was fixed, where it would grow even if there were no enchantments on summoned units. So we're not hurting ourselves against spell eaters right now, but by adding enchants to them, we could be. Piercing on keep is okay. Yeah, nothing else really jumps out at me. Small shield on the shelter actually does jump out at me now that I think about it. It's very nice. I have been jumped out upon. Cogwork I said a long time ago would be good. If I find a force field, I would consider it, despite the space concerns. Nice. Okay, this is good for dandelions. But I think we have enough summons. We're already running out of space. We could sell. We could certainly sell. You could sell this, and this, and this. But I did just buy the small shield for it. It's free value, I suppose. And well, it touches the Skola. I'm not sure how that works with small shield. I think it might deal now. What is it? 369 damage at once to this. Which is still under 10, so I guess we're fine. Yeah, we'll sell here. We don't need these, and we don't need like this, I suppose. Cool. I could put these next to the shelter, but then they would eat it pretty fast. I don't want to turn stuff into Ancient because of Soul Engine on the opposing island. That would be a pretty big deal. We are losing some health. Not sure from what though. I don't think he would be damaging anything over here right now. Nice. Okay, let's find another one of these. Thank you. Maybe another one? I was too greedy. Too greedy. That's fine. This. I guess we're fine otherwise. I mean, I could sell this, but now that I have the black canvas, it's like, wow, that's so much value. Random? Random. Okay, this is actually something. Now we need to change things a little bit more. Now this just goes here, I think. We'll move this somewhere. Then move these up here. And this goes here. No more beehive value. Should have sold it. Oh well. And then this doesn't really have anywhere to go. There's a couple things I could do. Like this is attracting rockets, so I don't really want it touching other stuff. This is fine, because I want it to die anyways, and the canvas will go off before the rocket hits anyways. So like this could work. I could put it here and just move these two. They could go here actually for the Jeffersons. Totally fine with me. Anything else I want to change about this? I think we're good. I guess this probably dies before Cavus, but it's not a big deal, that retrigger. Oh, I still have 5 mana left. Okay. Tiger Lily would actually be fine. Let's just see if we can find that. Yeah, we did. We don't need another altar. We don't need anything. I mean, this is actually... It's technically summons for the keep, but this is more summons for the keep. Oh, I thought it would fit back here. I've been a fool. Okay, it can fit here. I think this is fine. We've been running out of room for the Jeffersons long before they've been destroyed anyways. So, like, losing a couple of triggers. I guess it could also go here, though. It's probably fine. Okay. Over 100 damage, nice. And still going up a little bit with the Tiger Lily summons. Yeah, keep, I think, might be the best build right now. Yeah, it's just a total domination. Thruster, I mean, honestly, our weapons were all like sort of jockeying for the lead round after round in damage. But it's not all about the damage, it's just about the nature of these spammy summon builds that just fill your island up with small units that take, you know, overkill damage and then waste, you know, hits from your opponent. It's just still the best way to play. There we go, Protector's achievement. Nice.